That's why I play.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lamont Johnson playing. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I saw that on Soul Train.
What were you playing, man?
Oh man, that was one of my favorites.
Yeah. Something
That was it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the legendary bass man from back in the day, Mr. Lamont Johnson in the house, playing some stuff for us. And one of my favorite Detroit bass players at the round table sitting here, we got Mr. John Rose, father of Mr. Brandon Rose, the bass phenom, sitting at the round table. Oh, he got it now. No, I'm just saying. We got another bass phenom in the house, Tia dmuchowski, her mom, and her twin sister, who plays guitar. We got Cleveland bass player way in the back, Mr. Rob Moe. We got the auntie of the ladies here. We got Mr. William Pope II. Did you go by William Pope II or just William Pope?
Just Pope.
Just Pope by himself.
Or Pope style.
So we got Mr. T. Washington telling me I'm kind of close. I know I can't help it, man. And we got Mr. Ted Brannon, another legendary bass player. I recommend anybody watching this, Google up some of these names. I also recommend that you join us on DetroitBassPlayers.com. I recommend that you check these interviews out on DetroitBassPlayer.com and Facebook. Join the group called the Detroit Bass Players Group. And if you want to be on one of these interviews and stuff like that, please contact me. Contact Terry. Evidently, people got to go through Terry. It's like they don't even want to talk to me, man.
Yeah, right.
Contact William Pope.
Yeah, you contact me. I'll get you in.
Yeah, see, they got to connect. They know the people that get you in these.
Brandon Rose, I'll get you in.
See, contact that guy. If y'all want to join one of these round tables and hang out, we just talk bass talk. That's all we doing. You know, no disrespect to the guitars and nothing like that. No disrespect to the drums.
But the bass is who we are.
But the bass is who we are.
In the basement.
And we in Reggie Hattie's house, also known as the basement. I don't know, Reggie disappeared sometime. So,
tell him, Brad, what's his name so he comes down here.
If you guys want to chime in on some of these questions and stuff, this guy right here, like myself, he's a music instructor.
Yes.
Unlike myself, this dude got mad swag on the bass. I just know theory and you know, a couple of notes here. I got about 2 measures worth of improv and that's it, boy. he got them for days. So anybody want to chime in and ask some questions and stuff, please do. And I'm going to ask the first question. Why the bass guitar, man? Why did you play? Why did you?
It's the stubby fingers. I tried the guitar and it didn't work. Now I'm gonna give you that repeat again about the guitar that I used to try to play.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You get one?
Yeah, I got one. Okay. Used to play the West Montgomery. Didn't know how to tune the thing up. You remember I told you about that.
Yeah.
And I just had all E's. And so I would play the octaves. Just slide the fingers down. And got paid, man. Which one? Yes. Playing windy and bumping and everything. Big calluses on the finger. When I was done. But anyway, it helped me. Even today, I'm slaving that finger. I'm playing Jameson. But he doesn't even play it with the palm. He's just got that him and Nathan Watts, they got that thump sound going on.
Yeah, Ralphie
Something I
Armstrong.
didn't say during my interview. Ralph is the man. Ralph is
Ralphie Armstrong, another Detroit bass player.
That's right. Really, he's the man. He turned me on to a lot of other things in the past too, but not just because of that. His ability. He went to school. Before he went to school, he played with Popeye. You know, and he used to play that. He really played that. But when he came back, he was smoking. He's been smoking. He's never looked back. You know, so props to you.
Right. Well, we're trying to get Ralphie Armstrong,
down here.
and Ralphie's also doing a thing called
Ralph Armstrong Show.
Ralph Armstrong Shows. He's trying to raise money because if he don't get that thing financed, he might have to pull the plug. But he's got I think it's called Kickstarter program or something going. You guys know about that?
Kickstarter, right? Kickstarter.com.
Yeah, let's get some money in there too.
Yeah,
Get some money in here. You hear it, or if you don't hear it, I said it. Get some money in there.
I said it.
See, Reggie submitted $100 to the Ralphie Armstrong project. You guys go check it out because he got that bad show on U Detroit Live. It's a live program, but we're gonna try to get an interview with Ralphie. I'd already reached out to him. He said call him back Monday, so I'm gonna call him back Monday. Who else we done reached out to? Kern Branley. He said as soon as he get out of California, he's gonna come and give us an interview.
We gotta get Al Turner.
Al Turner already reached out to him. He said
Mike Harrington already.
I reached out to Al Turner. He said he's gonna do it. I reached out to Mike Harrington.
Gotta catch Alex Al.
We gotta get Alex Al to come back to Detroit.
Wendell Lucas is.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Wendell Lucas. He's currently playing with
Dramatics.
The Dramatics. Yeah, man. You invited me to the show the other day. I think I was sick.
Right.
Can you get him to come out here and hang out with us?
Sure.
Wendell come out here, man.
And who else we need to get up in here?
Anybody ever heard of Devonnie Collier?
Oh yeah.
Well, I heard
he has an HMR. Brian made him a bass too. Giovanni Collier.
Who else do we need to get in here? I done reached out to. You ever heard of a guy named Byron Rossi? Byron Miller, man.
Byron
Rossi.
Well, I reached out to Byron Miller. He said he's gonna do it. All of those cats we named, they say they're gonna do it. T Money Green said he's gonna do one with me. Who else should we get to come and do an interview?
I don't know. I'm still getting to know a lot of people.
Go ahead and say Geddy Lee.
Yes.
Hey,
Geddy Lee.
You know what? I think I'm gonna try to go for Geddy Lee, man.
Let me know.
Who else should we get, man? Marcus Miller. Well, I gotta go through you to get Marcus Miller. When he sneaks into Detroit, man, let's hold a round table wherever he is. You know what I'm saying? Can you try to hook us up with a few minutes? All right, y'all heard that. This is proof. We're gonna get Marcus Miller through Brandon. Who else should we get, Reggie, to do these interviews with us? Name some people.
Reggie McBride.
You know what? I talked to Reggie McBride and he said yes.
Okay, cool.
So we gotta do Reggie McBride.
There's a gospel bass player. If you can catch this dude named Sheree Reed, dude, that guy is bad, man. That guy is like, whew.
Yeah,
Hook us up. Who else should we get, Ted?
Man, I'm impressed with this.
Oh, we already got him.
Oh man, you gotta mention Michael Henderson.
Yeah, Mike Henderson, Ghostbusters.
He's already committed.
Oh, is he?
He's already committed. What about Terrence Palmer?
Yeah. Oh no. Terrence Palmer. Gotta get Terrence Palmer.
Terrence Palmer. I reached out to him. I haven't got a reply back yet.
Or Fred Hammond.
Oh, that's another Detroit bass player.
That's a Detroit Mustang player.
And we should. I know a bass player player we should get? Terry Washington. What
I'm silent. I'm just learning how to play, man. They just feel so.
Ooh, that's another good bass player right there.
You play C&D. If you want me to play A, it costs you $30 to get learning.
Look, I got a question for Lamont real quick. Here, I gotta ask you, what made you think of, because of the way that you slide, nobody's doing that, or was doing that. In fact, guys still, you get a few that when they play, they use vibrato. What made you incorporate that in how you play?
Well, I started out with fretless.
Oh, okay. Okay, and so that...
And I love quarter tones.
Okay.
You know, so it's, a lot of people don't know that there's actually a note on these frets. So, when I have a fretless, I can actually go to that quarter tone. Okay. You know, with the fretted, you don't have an option to clarity. So I have the vibrato. I don't know if you heard it. I didn't go. So you hear the clarity of that note.
No, we got a fretless in the house now.
Yeah, but it's 5 and 6 strings. And he plays his upside down.
No, it's left-handed.
And left-handed too. But anyway, yeah, that's basically it. And it started out trying to find a note. You know, trying to get that intonation.
Man.
But
yeah, that was my favorite song. That's the one I won in second place in the talent show.
yeah.
Playing the bass, I played that bass line, man. I can't believe I'm sitting here with you.
So did you get some money?
Well, no, but I did win a box of Snickers once. For, no, I won the Gong show before, so I won a box of Snickers playing the bass. Seriously.
Really now?
At a
Gong show?
No. At a Gong show.
A Gong show?
Yeah.
That show you how far back you was?
Yeah, that was 77, man. I think that's it. I think that's one of the only things I won. We got some more, and I'm asking y'all if y'all got some questions for this guy. Chime in, please. What you got, man?
Hey, I wanted to ask you a question. When you came down and hung out with me at the locker room when I was playing, one, I like the James Jamerson thing, man, because everybody look at me and I'm doing the James Jamerson thing. They go like this because my bass, you know, is left-handed but it's strung right-handed. But the way you still held the bottom and did that solo on Superstitions, but you were still holding the bottom while you was playing it. You know what I'm saying? Most cats, when they do a solo, they either thumping or they down here. Good time. You know what I'm saying? But you were still soloing, just still. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
This man, he solos in the meat and potatoes area. I mean, I'm just saying, that's what I hear. Right. He doesn't have to go up a register to get that clarity of an idea. That's what I like about this thing.
There's not a lot of guys that can do that either.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right, yeah. Most guys have to go up to the high part. As you can tell, a really good bass player, you can stay in the meat and potatoes and still do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you teaching lessons. What is that you teaching? You got slots available? What you teaching these bass players that's coming through you? Because I heard some cats is coming. I mean, we had a round table a few months ago, and some of the cats at that round table who I consider established bass players are coming and taking lessons from you. What are you teaching them without giving away? No, give away your secrets, man. Come on, please give us some secrets. Give us something.
I got finger exercises, tailor-made finger exercises that are
they over there on that stand.
that are basically multi-purpose. Okay. And they're not your typical scale things that are, to me, boring, you know. Those are thirds. And I utilize I'm trying to be evasive here.
Right. In other words, they need to come and take some lessons.
Changes, you know, I try to train the ear for blues. And everybody can usually hear blues. Oh, and then we have chords. I'll send them them to you to dissect so you can tell them what they're playing.
Yeah,
I know basically how they're structured. But then there's lead lines and basically blues. That's one of the typical blues things. We talk about various styles of other bass players and we try to incorporate them as Chuck Rainey.
So you go ahead and you analyze some stuff.
Things, and see a lot of bass players aren't playing like that these days. They don't even know what Chuck Rainey's known for. And I always looked at Chuck Rainey as the embellisher of James Jamerson. And Lamont Johnson is the embellisher of
Larry Graham.
Thank you. And then you got your dazzlers such as Wooten and Stanley's. He's good, but he's all speed. But he's an excellent arranger, and I mean he's got his strong points. He's good, But the one and only that's out there that I say to everybody, this man knows, Marcus. Marcus is the real deal.
This is one of Marcus Miller's protege. That's what I would call you. And I got some more questions for you too, man. Like, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is Mr. Brandon Rose, the bass phenom. He's only 14 years old. Already a bass legend at 14, ain't even 15 yet. And I had a question for you I didn't get to ask you last time. Are you taking music lessons?
Currently over Skype with Lynn Davis.
Lynn Davis? Now, who is Lynn Davis? I don't...
She's what? She's my bass teacher.
Well, one word answers, but that's okay. I'm not a professional interviewer.
That's a big response.
Hey, what are some of the things that you learn, and as you learn the stuff, what are some of the stuff that you really enjoy and you dig into and say, wow, I didn't know that, or?
Like reading charts, like not reading the notes, but like the letters that go with the chart, like A7 or B.
Reading chord chart.
Yeah, reading chord chart.
So you know what an A7 is, man? What's an A7?
A dominant something.
Yeah, it is. It's a dominant 7th chord. An A dominant 7th chord. And then
You don't be trying to catch me like that. Don't be trying to catch me.
you know something.
You have to be professional now.
Right. And you learn some stuff about in college. You learn some stuff about music theory. Is it more geared toward your film, or are you learning theory too?
We learn all sorts of stuff. When we first go into Berkeley, we have like a core music learning thing where we learn all about ear training and like all the solfege, and then we learn all the harmony about all the way up to like modal interchange and all sorts of things. Then we learn classical harmony, contemporary harmony, and then we go into our major.
So it's like mandatory to learn solfege.
Yes, it's very.
So you got to learn do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, da, and do, re, re, ra, sol, fa, fi, sa.
All of that.
Wow. And so, do you know what B minor 9/5 is?
Yes.
See, she knows what the B minor 9/5 is. All right, we got some educated musicians in here that can play. And we got the master here. Anybody got some questions for this guy? He knows quite a bit about music. Anybody got a question?
I got a question for you. When you coming up with a song, do you think bass line first, or do you think just melody?
No, it happens.
Okay.
Whatever comes, it's no set thing.
But I mean, do you kind of have an idea of what you kind of want your bass line to be, or are you good, man? Like if you hear something,
melody.
Okay.
And like you sleep with your bass next to the beat.
Right. Okay.
I sleep with a tape recorder next to it because I dream of a lot of melodies. And I'm telling you, man, if you think you can wait for 5 minutes, you can just
I had
so I'm waking up in the middle of the night. And I wake up in the morning and surprise myself because I don't remember.
I do the same
really
thing.
True.
I wrote the best compositions, but I stay asleep, man. That's how lazy. That's why you ain't heard none of my records in 20 years, because I'm sleeping on myself, man.
Mr. Wooten said something about that. He said he can't really claim that he writes most of his songs. They just grace that they came to him. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
But that's because he drills himself so tough and his sensibilities are so high. The stuff just comes to him.
But you know what I do, man? What everybody talking about in their sleep, I hear chords in my sleep. My parents, you know, they always musicians, played for B.B. King, all them back in the day. I wake up in the middle of the night and go into my studio. Big studio.
Really?
And
see, that's passion.
I hear bass chords. I hear things that I want to put on my CD. I wake up in the middle of the night, knowing I gotta get up and go to work in the morning. I go in there. I record. I also do bass simp. You know, I play for Al.
I've done that at the Paris Bottom many times.
I run the bass simp and I record it. I do chords and I record and I go back and jump in the bed and go to sleep.
Man, that is passion. I wish I had that kind of passion, man. No, I lost my passion for playing like that.
Try to write it
You get
on
a
a piece of
royalty
paper.
check.
I would go like D.
You get your passion back.
Do you write songs, man?
I don't write them on paper, but I think of songs.
Do you record them?
You play any other instruments besides bass?
Saxophone, drums, and piano.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I already played drums Friday. You can play. Because he just jumped on there and I was like, whoa. We was jamming.
Yeah, that was my first instrument, drums.
Was the snare on the left or the right hand side?
Actually, I played drums right-handed.
You played drums right-handed?
Drums right-handed.
See, and that's weird. I learned how to play drums, but I learned left-handed.
Most people would change their drums around. I played drums left-handed. And I also wanted to say, man, where he was playing the James Jamerson, I don't know if anybody knew James Jamerson had another son, Derek Jamerson Jr. Derek Jamerson Jr. was a monster on keyboards. We had a group together back in the day called New Day. We were like commission. We were like ahead of our time, man, with gospel. And this guy was the most phenomenal keyboard player. No, he passed.
Okay.
Yeah, in Texas. He was the most phenomenal keyboard player that you ever want to know, man. Young cat, man. He was young, man.
Now, I think did he get into techno too? Because I think one of the songs that we do with Mike Banks is called.
He was in techno for a second.
Okay, we do one when I leave. We do one of his songs.
Yeah, he did techno for a minute.
We do one of his songs.
He was phenomenal.
Yes, that song is sweet too.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we don't want to keep all of these fine bass players out all night. I think some of them want to go play and perform.
Tony Horton up there? He's still there?
I ain't seen him since.
Where'd Tony go?
He's outside.
Man, why is he out? You better come in here and play.
That's okay. We catch him next time. But I like to thank all of these fine young bass players for coming to hang out with us today, and their friends and relatives for coming to hang out with us. Again, sitting at the round table, we got Mr. John Rose, the father of the bass phenom, Mr. Brandon Rose. I see good things happening for you, bro. And if they happen good for you, they gonna happen good for me too. I can just see it. We got Mr. Lamont Johnson hanging out with us. Just the legend, y'all. If y'all don't know, check it out. And I'd like to thank Tia dmuchowski for coming out, the bass player. Y'all watch out for it. Y'all got to Google these names. These are people to watch. Tia and Brandon and Tanya dmuchowski and the proud mama. You just got to be proud, right?
Oh, yeah.
You just got to be proud of her, right? We got the proud auntie. I'm an uncle myself. I got a little niece in Claflin. She's on a music scholarship. She plays piano. Y'all can check her out on my Facebook page. She's doing some swell stuff. Her name is Pia. And in the house we also got Mr. T. Washington.
Jen's Benz. Check out the Jen's Benz 12.0.
Endorsement.
If you don't, come check me out on Sundays. You can play through it.
All right, yeah. See, we need to come in. That's the thing I forgot. We just tapped on it. Y'all need to come and check this guy out at the locker room on Sundays and come and sit in. See, this is something we hadn't talked about. Right. For you young bass players and for you older bass players that ain't so young, but you want to play, if you want to play, you like, how do I hook up with people? How do I get stuff done? There's many ways to do it. One way, I met all of these cats on Facebook and I'm hooked up with them. It's living proof. How did I meet you, Brandon?
Facebook.
On Facebook. That's one way you can hook up with people. How did I meet you, Lamont? On Facebook. You see what I'm saying? So if y'all want to hook up with somebody, go to Facebook, but get some guts and go sit in with a jam session with cats like this. If I come and sit in on your jam session, do I gotta be like slamming on the bass, or would you just let me just come and play some regular?
Come in and do what you want to do, like the young guy named Parker.
Parker Klein.
Lamont Johnson.
Parker Klein, that's my boy.
He came down, man, and showed me his bass. He was asking me how to sound. So he said, man, the Jen's Benz, I wanted to play through that for a long time. I said, dude, play all you want through it. He wanted to play Superstitious. He came through that bad boy, man. I hooked him up, man. And he was.
So we can. Anybody want to? All you have to do is just grow some guts and go to the locker room on Sunday nights and see this man and ask him, can you sit in at his jam session, and he's gonna let you sit in. They're not gonna boo you. Right. That's what you got to do, bass players. You got to go sit in. Now I'm scared to go sit in. It don't apply to me. But
Hey, Lamont, you're telling me here.
Now come on now. I did some stuff.
If anybody want to come down, man, don't come down there expecting that you want to, be all over the place. Just come down and be you. Just come and play. If you hit a bad note, so what?
So what? If you hit a bad note, that's how you. We all learn from mistakes. If you hit a bad note, you learn that that's a bad note. I ain't gonna hit that no more.
And sometimes that bad note could be a good note.
If you play it long enough, you tell them I'm doing this on purpose.
And then you tell them, I'm just causing some tension.
Right. So with all of that said, folks, talking about going to jam sessions and stuff, everybody. I'd like to thank y'all for coming to hang out. Reggie's Basement, all these bass players from Cleveland, Detroit, everybody, give yourself a round of applause.
This is the basement.